Best way to start your day is with Christine, Malcolm, and Alex. News and weather that you can use. Sunrise, weekday mornings on WTXL, ABC 27.
Good morning. You're watching WTXL Sunrise this Monday, December 5th, 2016. I'm Christine Souders.
And I'm Malcolm Hornsby. If you're waking up in Sparks, Georgia, it is 68 degrees outside of your door. Breaking news this morning out of Tallahassee, Florida Highway Patrol reporting a fatal crash on I-10 westbound. That's near mile marker 214. Good morning, and thanks for joining us here on Sunrise. I'm Malcolm Hornsby.
And I'm Christine Souders. Crews were called to the area around 3:30 this morning. Officials are asking drivers to use caution when driving in the area about 50 miles southeast of Jackson. Power outages were also reported across the region.
And I know overnight, Alex, I thought it was a dream. I heard strong winds and rain overnight, but no dream.
That's right. It's still active right now, and I'd like to get right to it because of that active tornado warning over in portions of Suwannee, Gilchrist, and Columbia counties.
After a neck-and-neck battle throughout the night, Americans have elected Donald Trump as the 45th president of the United States. Good morning. You're watching WTXL Sunrise this Wednesday, November 9th, 2016. I'm Christine Souders.
And I'm Malcolm Hornsby. Trump currently earning 278 of the Electoral College votes over Clinton's 218.
Just into our newsroom, a homicide investigation is underway in Tallahassee. Thank you for joining us here on WTXL Midday. I'm Christine Souders.
And I'm Malcolm Hornsby. Police releasing just moments ago the name of the person who was shot overnight in the capital city after crashing her car.
And we do have to interrupt our regular programming here right now for a special report. The Attorney General is speaking on the Dallas shooting.
An officer-involved shooting in Baton Rouge, Louisiana is causing quite the outrage in the local community and drawing national attention. We want to warn you, the video is graphic.
The U.S. Attorney's Office and the FBI have taken over the investigation. So this disturbing video reveals the tense moments before the death of Alton Sterling.
I'm sorry that we did not win this election for the values we share and the vision we hold for our country.
Hillary Clinton giving her concession speech just moments ago. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here on WTXL Midday. I'm Christine Souders.
And I'm Malcolm Hornsby. Donald Trump taking the stage earlier this morning after Americans elected him as the 45th president of the United States of America. Former FSU football player Mario Pender will now face a lesser charge after being accused of abusing his girlfriend.
Pender was originally charged with felony domestic battery, but in a motion hearing yesterday, his charges were dropped to a misdemeanor.
Pender was arrested in May after police say a neighbor saw him dragging his girlfriend by her hair, taking her into their home on Sharkey Street and trying to strangle her.
The Gadsden County Sheriff's Office is investigating a rash of vehicle break-ins.
They released video showing the suspects believed to be behind those crimes.
Take a look. Gadsden County deputies say at least 6 suspects, all captured on home surveillance cameras, were breaking into cars. Looking at Tropical Storm Hermine, we want to mention all residents in Wakulla south of US 98 need to evacuate immediately. Again, that goes for anyone south of 98 in Wakulla. Other mandatory evacuations have been issued for coastal and low-lying areas, as we heard from the governor. Here's a list of those. So in Wakulla County, south of US 98 and 319, those are under evacuations mandatory. In Franklin County, mandatory evacuations are in place for residents at St. George Island.
Hurricane Hermine officially downgraded to a tropical storm once again after spending the night over the Florida Panhandle. We want to get you straight to meteorologist Alex Cordero, who's been closely tracking that storm all night long. Alex, the change back to tropical storm happening just minutes ago. Is that good news for us?
It's good news because that means that the storm is weakening somewhat, but the rain threat is going to remain persistent, and the gusts are still on the strong side with this storm. Take a look at this storm.
Here's a look at the wrath of Hermine felt from coastal areas in Cedar Key, Florida.
Scary stuff. So I don't mean to interrupt, but when I saw this earlier, that was terrifying.
I'm Christine Souders.
And I'm Malcolm Hornsby. If you're waking up in Lenox, Georgia, it's 50 degrees outside of your door. First this morning, a Jackson County man is behind bars in connection to sexual assault involving a child.
I think the country is going for the Cubs.
Yes. fly the W.
And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But, like, this is an accomplishment for Cleveland as well, remember.
Are you not with the rest of the country on that?
I'm with the Marlins. So I don't care who wins. I just feel bad because the Cubs have had a longer drought doesn't mean that it seems everyone loves the Cubs. I'm just excited for a good series. I'm not salty at all.
We'll do all the dirty work for you. You can stay in your car. I've been doing some heavy lifting, so I can pick up the frozen turkeys. We'll go ahead and put it in the box here, and then go ahead and ship it off to Second Harvest of the Big Bend. Malcolm?
Do we have that heavy lifting on camera? Or are we just having to trust you?
We'll get it to you. We'll get it to you. I told you I'd be doing some heavy lifting.
Okay, you proved me wrong.
Copper the Kinkajou from Wild Adventures is on his summer vacation and loving Malcolm over there. Wow.
Making friends over here. He's joining us now along with Lori Wyndham and Stephanie Scaff. All right, we're back in a moment.
She probably has no idea that Grandpa has dentures.
She's scarred now. And who had the job of picking those up? Come on down here. Lots of fun, lots of coffee, lots of music. All right, Christine, I'm going to send it back to you. I'm not going to bring you anything back, by the way, because you didn't bring anything for me last week.
Not fair. But thank you anyway. We'll be checking back in with you all day long. A little dose of cuteness this morning.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead. Oh, my goodness. All right, still ahead.
Other way. Yep. We need a little practice. Enjoying good food and music over on Gain Street for the annual Gain Street Fest.
Yeah, the fall event featured over 100 local performers, family-owned restaurants, and food trucks.
For the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer yesterday, and you definitely forecasted some great weather for that.
I know.
I know.
There we go. No, I was excited for that. I looked at the forecast and I thought, I hope I'm right.
Tell me the instruments you guys all playing here.
Well, we started as a duo, and then, like I said, we started adding people in. The original drummer, Mr. Eli Dunaway. We've got Javier Loreno as our bass player, Cameron Collier on lead guitar, and my buddy Bradley Gay on keys and vocals.
And I'm an honorary member because I learned how to do some stuff on that instrument down there.
The official live.
That happened. That happened.
Was that you in the parking lot?
It might have been.
Christine, I see you're deep in thought. What are you thinking of? The traffic or maybe a question for me?
I'm trying to think of what question you chose.
Oh, no, that's a secret. Not even you can know.
Fine. We're going to move on to traffic then.
Taking a look at those working this summer, and with the heat in full force, we're venturing out into the community once again.
It's all to find the toughest summer job. You know, our weekend is beginning with this weather that's going to be cold and wet.
I can't speak for everyone. I can't.
You can't. You just can't.
But I will speak for myself and Malcolm here.
Okay.
Aren't you excited?
Very.
It's going to be
Bring
cold
it on.
out there. Now, remember, at the same time, this cold air does pose hazards, even though I'm not expecting anything like a hard freeze or anything. My hand hurts from that high five.
Have you heard he may be dating J-Lo?
I don't believe that.
You don't?
I think they have a song coming out. It's just publicity.
You think so?
I think so.
You know what? I felt that way when he did the song with Rihanna. Because they like dated for 3 months.
Yeah, I didn't think that was real either.
He was all like, I'm in love.
Yeah.
And then you date someone for 3 months. So, not sure. All right, that's a wrap.
I had to turn the heat on and
Hornsby,
everything in the
freezing?
car.
You know why? You know why? Because it's been so warm the last couple of days.
Yeah.
This is considered cold.
Well, thank you so much for making us your choice for news. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Bye-bye.